Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to create Trello cards when Clickup tasks are updated. If you have collected a lot of tasks in Clickup and every time they are updated you want to create a separate list of the completed tasks, you can create it in Trello. And this can be done automatically with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you create this automation where our trigger will be the task updated in Clickup and our action will be to create a card in Trello of the completed task. Let us learn how to do that.
So in this video, we will learn how can you fill in these cards in your Trello with the updated or completed task from your Clickup account. Let us quickly sign in into our Pabbly. That will take me to this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now so that we'll reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will see a big blue button on your right side where it's written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Create Trello cards when Clickup tasks are updated. Click on Create and then a blank workflow will be created for you like you'll be able to see on your screen. You have two windows called Trigger and Action, and these plus buttons are given to you to add further steps to this workflow. Make sure you've opened your Clickup project over here and your Trello board as well in separate tabs. It will make it easier for connecting and then also cross-checking what actions you're performing. We will choose our trigger application, which is going to be the first place where we are going to perform the event manually, which will trigger this workflow, and further the action application will perform the assigned action automatically. So the trigger application is Clickup because the task that is assigned over here in your Clickup will be completed. Like for example, this is a project. Okay, the name of this board is project, and we have two lists over here, science and English. Now these are the two subjects for which some assignments will be allotted over here. Now for example, chapter 2 notes is the one and workbook has to be completed. A teacher has given these tasks to his kids. Okay, now for the students, they have to mark this complete once they are done with the completion of the assignment. So once they are updating this task to complete, this will be updated in your Trello as the submission. Like chapter 1 notes have already been submitted. Once this chapter 2 notes gets completed over here, chapter 2 will also be added. So let us learn how you can do that. The event over here will be task updated. Okay, because the task already exists over here. So we will just update the task. First of all, click on Connect, add new connection, and you need an API token over here. Go to your Clickup. On your left bottom corner, you will see your profile, apps, and you will be taken to API token. You can regenerate a new token for your new workflow. Copy this and paste over here in your workflow. Click on Save, and your connection is established. This connection makes sure that every new updated task over here in your Clickup board will be sent over here as a response in this workflow. Choose the workspace name, that's correct. Space name is correct. Folder name is different. The folder name over here is project. So choose the folder name from here. This is the drop down menu. You will get all the list of all the projects or the folder name that you have it over here. The list name is already been chosen English. You can go for science as well. But right now we are working upon English. Now it will detect that in this list any task is updated. Click on Save and Send Test Request and you will see it is waiting for a response. Let us go back here, choose our task name and mark it complete. It's completed. Close it. Coming back over here, you will see just now a response has been received and you will see the details, and the before type is open and the status type right now is closed, which means earlier the task was open, now it is closed. It's completed. You won't be able to see it even over here. So now you're going to use this information to send these details to your Trello account where a card will be created for this specific task. But for that, we need a little more information than this. So we are going to choose Clickup all over again and fetch all the data related to that task. So over here, we will take the event as find task by task ID because we have the ID over here in our response. The first thing that we have is task ID. Okay. So let us close this window and our action window connect. Select existing connection because we are using the same Clickup account. Click on Save. And here we have the task ID field. So map the task ID from here. So every time a new task gets completed, the response will be received. And that task ID will fetch all the details related to that specific task. See, you have the response over here. This is the task ID, chapter notes, chapter 2 notes, and the description also. The date and all also will be given. You have the date created, updated, closed, and date done. So date done, submission date is this in the timestamp in millisecond format. If you want to change the date, you can add one more step that is called date time formatter over here, using which you can change the format of your date. I will show you how. Choose the datetime formatter, that is a feature built inside Pabbly. The event will be format date only because we only have the date. Connection is not a difficult task because this feature is inside Pabbly only. Map the date from here. You have the date, so date done. Okay, the completed date. Format is what? The existing format is timestamp in millisecond, and to format which, so you can get a simplified format over here. Save and send test request and see. This is the date when it is submitted. That is today's date because we just completed the task over here. So you can map this. This is an optional one. If you want, you can add this. Then comes our last and final step, that is called our last action application, Trello. The action event this time will be to create a card with plain text type description. Because the board has already been created, lists have already been created, you just have to add a card to this list. Click on connect, add new connection, and this is an important step. Please pay attention how you will connect your Trello account with your Pabbly Connect. You need username, API key, and token over here. All of these can be found from this here link. Click on this here. It will take you to this page, developer API keys. This first thing that you see in front of you is the API key. Copy it as it is and paste it. Go back to that page, come down to token. This is a blue, that's link. Open this, and the first thing you will see is username. Copy the username and paste it in the username section. And in the end, you will find allow. Click on this allow, and this is the token you've been looking for. Copy this and paste it in your workflow back. Click on save, and your connection will be established. Reaching here, you will see you have to choose a board. What is the name of your board? It's project submission. So coming back over here, you have to find project submission. Either you can scroll or simply type over here and you will find. This is the name of the board and the list ID is selected. Again, you have two lists. You can choose English or Science because this assignment was for English, so we are choosing English only. Now this name, description and all that, we have to map it from the find task place. Here you will have the name, the description. So what was the description? This was the description. Position and top and bottom is that the difference that the new task will be added from the above or for the below. So make it below. This is the first submission. The next submission will come under it. Now member ID, label ID is not required. Date is required. No, it's not required. But because we have formatted it, so you can keep it over here. Okay, due date. URL source. If you might have added an assignment link over here or a document or a PDF over here, so that URL can be put over here. That will appear in the description of this specific card. But we don't have a URL for now, but you can add it. Click on save and send test request. And you have the task created. It shows no error, which means our card has been created. So let us close this window and go check our Trello that have we created a card or not. And here we have the card. See. This is the card and the due date and all is given, description is also given, which means that whenever a ClickUp task is updated, it will be submitted in Trello as a card so that the teacher can have a record of all the students who have submitted these assignments over here. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped.
Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.